Morning everyone, how are we? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to another stream. Indian Stig, thank you so much straight away there with the gifted membership. Chat, make sure you give him a big thumbs up on Legend shout out there. Absolute legend with them gifted memberships, Indian Stig. Thank you very much, Legend. We are going to do some warm-up for the GT World Series. We did a bit last night, so we're just going to have a couple of warm-ups now, and then we'll be back later on for the actual GT World Series races. So yeah, just a 3-hour stream or something like that now, just a short one, just to get warmed up in the morning, and then we'll be back live around 5ish, I think, something like that. Maybe a bit before 5 or as soon as we can, and we'll be back for the GT World Series later on. But that's what we're doing today. Do remember to get that early like in there, chat. Helps me out massively if you smash that like button on your way in. It's a big help to the channel. So get that early like in there. Half of you have already done it. Thank you for that. Right, let's go into this section. We should already have the lobby there, shouldn't we? Because we did it yesterday. So Dino, thank you for the ZAR 35. I see a big hoo-ha about all the tire physics. I saw something about it yesterday. I don't know really. I saw some people saying something about it, but I'm wondering if it's something to do with people using different wheel settings that are causing like more tire wear because they're running higher degree of rotation or something like that. It could be people using high degrees of rotation on the wheels, which is causing more tire wear. It could be something like that. I don't really know. I've not really noticed. We noticed there was slight difference in tire wear ages ago, but at Brands Hatch, but that was more to do with like I say, I think tire temperatures have a factor now. I think what it is I think tire temperatures have a big influence on the tires now, rather than just doing the old way of just like braking 80% and all that. I don't think that works as much now, braking 80%. I think you've got to keep tire temperatures under control. So if you look after the tires during like fast corners, don't let them stop them from screeching, like scrubbing. Just be very like gentle on the tires in fast corners. I think that helps the tires massively. So it could, I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but I saw Baptist's tweet, but yeah, I don't think braking does anything now. So that's probably why I'm better on tires. That's probably why I don't lose as much now on tire savers, because you've obviously, it's more about, I think, to be honest though, it's kind of realistic though, Consta, because like the 80% braking thing, yeah, in real life it's more about like conserving temperatures with how you turn and stuff like that. So I think it's better like it is now. It's more about steering inputs. I think some people are using different wheel rotations. So what I think is causing it is some people are running like 540 or whatever. Like I use automatic. Some people are probably running lower steering rotation, like 360 or something like that. So little inputs are causing more tire temperature maybe, and that is having an influence on the tires. That's what I think's happening. But I'm all right on auto. I've not really had a massive issue with it, to be honest. I'm not having much of an issue. So I use automatic, but I'm convinced it's something to do with wheel rotation, where people are scrubbing the tires more with lower rotation, because that used to be an issue on ACC, where people were changing the rotation. They were getting more tire wear. So for sprint races, they'd run lower rotation, but for long endurance races, they'd have to up the rotation a bit. Don't know if that's still a factor on ACC though. I don't think it is. I think they patched it all in. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I mean, you can get the app to see the temperatures. I should really get that, shouldn't I? I should really download the app. But I haven't done it yet. I should do it and try and work it out to put it on screen so you lot can see it, because I could technically do that. I think there is a way of doing it. All right, let's load this up anyway. So we've got a lobby. By the way, thank you for that, just Dino. Make sure you give Dino a big thumbs up and Legend shout out there for the support as well, chat the Legend. Morning, Flash, by the way. Morning, Mike. No. Let me just check. This is all. I'm hoping we get similar. I'm going to try and get similar wind direction to what we were getting yesterday, because that was pretty close to. That was pretty close to the the actual time trial. So if we have to keep restarting it a few times, we'll just do that. That can't be right. Hang on a minute. Have I not got... Hey? No wind? That's not right, surely. What's going on there? Is the game broken? I'm confused. Oh no, there you go. The wind's there. It's the same. It's about right. It's about the same as what we're going to get probably. I thought it was on no wind then. I was like, what? Might as well go straight out and just do a little bit of a practice for... The connection's going to go dodgy as people come in, but just get warmed up. So yeah, this is quite a long race later on. I think, what is it, like 45 minutes? 45 minutes, something like that. Thank you, Dino, again for the support, legend. Chat, another thumbs up and legend out there for Dino, please. Yeah, we did the race last night, Danny. I was just rounding it off. Danny in the chat was saying 46. I was just rounding it off. Thank you very much, Dino, you legend. Spam that again, chat. Danny's really quick here, by the way, chat. Really, really quick. His test run was quicker than ours. I know we did a 2-stop and he did a... I think, oh shit. He did a 1-stop and did it about 8 or 9 seconds quicker, so... He's making the 1-stop work. Ooh, sugar. Bit wide out of there. Do you know what? I've done my legs and that in the gym yesterday, chat, and my bum's sore. Like, it's really sore, my bum cheeks. I can't... It's hurting a bit on the chair. I must have done too much weight on the leg presses and that. Could do with like another pillow underneath. Dino! Thank you for joining the mid-tier as well, you legend. Chat again. Triple legend shout out there for Dino, everyone. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for joining as a mid-tier member. Thank you so much for that. Give him a big thumbs up on legend shout out there, chat. Appreciate your support, Dino. This lap is awful. I can't get comfy on my chair. Well, I hope this isn't going to hurt like this. Needs to get warm. It probably just needs to loosen up a bit and it'll be a bit better later on. Ha. Alright, let's go for another lap. Yeah, triple. The legend. I can't get comfy at all. Alright, that's a really poor lap, as you can see. Only 1.3 seconds off base. Need dirty air off that car. I'm not quite sure why he's in that car. DL. Do you know what I need to do? I know I've just realised I've got to do, chat. I've got to change this, haven't I? 1 second. just for brake bias, just so people can change the brake bias in the race. I think some people in here are not, I don't know if they're not practicing for the race because you don't want to use the Mercedes, chat. Whatever you do not use that Mercedes. So it's really, really slow. Really, really slow. Dino again, get comfy, chap. Entertain us, man. Yeah, this is a chill out this morning, Dino. Just a bit of a chill out, just practicing for this race. So we did 2 practices last night, to be fair. I'm probably going to go over 2-stop, I think, for this one. But a 1-stop can work, but I will probably go 2-stop. But yeah, thank you for the support, Dino. Again, legends. Thumbs up on legend about there for Dino again, chat. You do not want to go the CLK at all. You don't even want to go the GTR. The GTR will kill the front tyres here. It's the NSX, I'm telling you. Oh, hello. Alright, let's just go for another lap. So we're aiming for a very low 30 is what we want to try and get into. No worries, Brian. At least I'm glad we're providing some entertainment for you. That was too slow. I was too hesitant on the throttle. My wheel's gone weird. Ugh. I kept it floored for too long there. Oh man, we're gonna catch this car up again. Don't go that car, chat. Just to warn you. I know you can go whatever car you want, but that is not the car for this race. Really, really not the car. Right, I'm gonna go back out. We did a 30.4, and I think we can get 30.2, 30.1 here. We should be able to. There's no point carrying that lap on because that guy is going to be in our way. No, GTR is not the car for this. Well, it's not really. They're different groups at Aardvark, mate. GTR in Daily Race is in Group 3, different car, mate. For this race, it's the NSX, mate. The GTR will kill the front tyres too much for this, I think. It's going to murder the front left if you go the GTR. Just to warn you, the NSX looks after the front tyres better, and it's the front tyres that die on this track, so... The GTR is usable, but you won't get the tyre life out of it here. The NSX tyres will be better. You never ever compare cars from different groups, by the way, chat. That's not how it works in this game. Cars are BOP+. Plus, the GTR in Group 2 is nothing like the GTR in Group 3. It's a totally different car, so don't compare them. Oh, you mean like in DRC? I personally think the NSX is better. Well, I know it's better, but it's up to you. Like, go what car you want and what you feel comfortable with, really. But the NSX drives really nice. So just to let you know, it loads of rear grip. It's a nice car to drive. Sector 1 was a bit slow there. Just need to get warmed up on this track. I'm way off pace at the moment. More brave on that final corner. Morning, Super Silvers. Probably, yeah, ran wide. It was a better sector 1 though. You're right, Pio. You're right, Jimmy. Thank you all for coming in, by the way, this morning. Just having a good chill out this morning while we test this out. Get warmed up for later, and then we'll be back live tonight for more of this. Oof. Like, what we want to do is try and get a very low 30 here, because get that first sector hooked up and then get that corner leading onto this straight hooked up. Brake as late as we can. So awkward trying to get that braking right. No, it's a penalty. Took too much speed through there. Scruffy through there as well. My wheels, why does it keep doing that? The wheels just keep going really heavy. Right. One more go and then we'll start. One more warm-up lap and then we'll start qualifying. And then we'll go into a race. What time is the Oceania region racing, by the way? Surely it's going to be on soon. The Imola race is probably not going to happen, is it, this weekend? The F1 is probably not going to happen with that flooding. I can't see them going ahead with that, to be honest. It'd make no sense. Come on, get that braking sorted. See that little hesitation on the throttle there loses you too much. I don't know if it's a wind direction on that corner, but that corner at the moment is a bitch. Doesn't want to turn into it. I think it was only like 2 point. Was it 2 point? Well, no, it might have been around the same speed yesterday. Let's start this qualifying anyway. Qualifying starting. Both tires required in race. I think I'll go +1. When I did +1 yesterday, it was actually all right, wasn't it, when we tested that in qualifying? All right, how comes Danny's in here then, James? How comes Danny's in here? Oh, right, yeah, because they can't race the early slots, can they? They can't race the early slots, the top ranked drivers. Alright, how comes Danny's in here then? How comes Danny's warming up in here? I don't get it. Has Danny already raced, or is he... Danny, have you already raced, or are you waiting for the third slot? He must be waiting for the third slot, or he's already racing, he's just doing this for a bit of fun, maybe, I don't know. Oh, right, okay, so he's in the... Oh, yeah, do they separate? They separate, don't they? Yeah, I forgot for GT World Series, they separate, don't they? Because in dailies they race together, but GT World Series they separate, that's why. Yeah, it's because they separate. I was thinking of dailies. I forgot they separate for the GT World Series. Right, let's start this anyway. You're right, mister, by the way. Don't know if they separate from manufacturer. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know for nations they separate. I'm not sure about manufacturer. I reckon if we hook a lap up later tonight, we might be able to creep. Might be able to creep, but I don't know. I did a 30.3 last night. Oh, was it a 30.3 or 30.4 in qualifying? But I do think I can get like a 30 flat in qualifying if I really hook a lap up. But hopefully we'll be a bit more in the rhythm later on. Need to get my chair comfy at the moment. I shouldn't have done my legs yesterday, chat. My fucking arse cheeks are sore. I think we're going to go with a 2-stop for the race, though. That seemed to be the more sensible option for me. I mean, if you can look after tyres, fair enough, but for me, the 2-stop seemed more my kind of thing. Didn't get that right. Messed it up there. God, that's so wide. Not great. Have to go for a second lap. Get that right, did I? That's too deep, you tosser. I loses you 2-3 instantly. Oh. Messed it up. Okay, not very good qualifying, but oh well. Can we go for a third lap and try and improve with dead tyres? Might be able to. I might be able to improve that with dead tyres because none of the laps have been good so far. No, we won't. Not with a corner. Not with that, we won't. Alright, let's what do we do here? Do we go Do we go immediate? Do I try? Don't know if to give the one stop a go here. No, I don't think the I just don't think the one stop works personally. Evening Fennel. Didn't get a lap in at all then, but oh well. Right, race. Starting both tires required in race. Yeah, I mean, I can do a one stop, but I just don't. I haven't managed to make a successful one stop yet. When we tested yesterday, we did one attempt at it and it didn't really go very well. I'll tell you what. No, I just don't think it's gonna work. What I will do is we'll start on the soft. We'll start on the soft tires, chap. I'm gonna try a different way of doing this, so let's try this. Right, let's start that. So Danny will probably do a one stop. Danny's been doing one stop strategy, so nah, I think I'm best practicing the strategy that I'm gonna do, Gary, to get my pace for the one that I'm gonna probably do. Why is my windscreen wiper on? How do I turn it off? Jesus. Just trying to get any grip when you're behind someone's near enough impossible. might not kill the front left as much when we're not in the dirty air anyway. Bit of a slow one, but we can go faster, but you don't want to kill these tires too much. A little bit wide. Mistake there always costs you quite a bit when you make that error there. Yeah, NSX for this one. Pace is pretty similar to Thunder's by the looks of it. I mean, that was a scruffy lap, but I think he had a bit of a scruffy lap as well. was a bit dodgy. Lost a bit there. See you later. GTR is going to kill the front tyres, Jester, just so you know. GTR is not the best for this race, but it might work in lower lobbies, but it's going to kill your front tyres. Fuck me, what am I doing? That was stupid. I tried to floor it out of that corner. Right, let's get back on track, get back in a rhythm. That was just a silly mistake. We lose a second with that. What a donkey. Remember, in a top split lobby, it's not going to be like this, James. And also, Danny's on the mediums doing a different strategy. Danny's actually in P1, I reckon, at the moment, by quite a bit, looking at where he is on the track. So bad for you. What am I doing? That was awful. My guess is Bradley's been looking after tyres and he's going to come back at us a bit here because he seems to be catching. We shouldn't be doing 32s though, we should still be doing 31s. Well, yesterday we was. Watch out, mate. Out the way. Watch out the way, ODS. Watch out the way. Out the way. Out the way. Oh, come on, man. Look what you're doing, please, chat. If you got blue flags, just try and get out of the way when you've just made a mistake. Just lost me a second, that, nearly. Well, that cost us quite a bit. Pretty much a second gone with that one lap. Let's try and gain a tenth or two back on Thunders on this lap. Thing is, we know our pace is good enough to pretty much be where, well, we did 31s all the way through the stint yesterday, I think. Apart from the last lap, so I know I can drive better than this. He's done a good job with his tyre, doesn't he, Thunders? My tyre's dead. I think we've overheated that tyre there because there was just no grip on that last lap. We had a similar situation with Ware yesterday, but I had more grip than that. The grip was just gone. Because you want to have good tyres at the end, Mike. So you want the better tyres for the end, really. That windscreen wiper is pissing me off. The wind direction is exactly the same, James, as yesterday. No difference. It's no difference. We had the exact same wind yesterday when we were testing. Oops. Way too far behind Danny here. This is a poor one. We'll do another test anyway and hopefully we'll drive better on the second one. This one's been driven awful. Oh. Bradley with a twerker. Come on, get the medium tyres figured out. We had these medium tyres figured out yesterday. Ah, come on. Nah, we just got tuning on, but no one who matters will be running setups on the car. Like if some random person joins the lobby and wants to put a setup on the car, then that's up to them. They won't be helping themselves, will they? So. I'm just testing it in this lobby, Mike. Just testing it out. Because I drove the first in pretty poor, and well, we got held up by that guy, so I thought I'd just try this to see what it's like. At the moment, I haven't got the pace on the medium, so it's kind of good to try and get warmed up with it. I think Bradley might be on the mediums as well, actually, because I'm driving poorly and he's... Or maybe not, actually. He seems to be getting quite good traction. We should be doing 31 7s and 8s, but I'm not on pace at the moment with the mediums here. Yeah, we're way off pace. We were doing 31s with them yesterday. That was on lower fuel, but still, we should be able to get 31s out of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. This whole warm-up's fucked now. Oh well. This one's dead. We'll go again in a minute. Kind of a waste of time now, this, but oh well. Still got dirty tires. Let's just might as well just see if we can get this medium into the 31s while we've wrecked this race. We might as well just go for the 31s. It'd just be interesting to see what Thunders does against Danny, because our pace can be pretty much identical to Thunders, I think, especially if we start ahead and we've not got dirty air in that. Because Thunders will be doing the 2-stop, I know for a fact he will. And Danny will be going for the 1-stop, so it'd be interesting how them two strategies come together. I think Danny's going to get it here. Makes me think starting on the medium might be the way. I might try a 1-stop starting on the medium in a bit. Let's see how long Danny goes for, though. He's going to have to go to lap 18, surely, at least. So Thunders is ahead of him now. I don't know, you know. Everyone's got a stop left now, but Thunders is ahead. But Thunders has got to go onto the medium tyres. Danny goes onto the softs. However, Thunders is going to build up about 6-second... no, that'll just be catching him up, James. So Thunders has got to obviously build up like a 7-second lead. And then Danny's going to have to pit like lap 18 probably. Yeah, Danny, Thunder's soft. I can't drive. Do you know what? I'm going to make sure, chat, later on tonight. One thing I'm definitely going to do is focus 100%. So, sorry later on if I am very quiet when I'm racing, because I'm just going to zone in, because I can't drive this track, and yeah, I'm finding it very, very hard to try and multitask with this track and car. So later on in tonight's stream, we're just going to go, I'm going to be very quiet probably, because I'm just going to put 100% focus in. Because the moment I stop focusing on here, I just make little mistakes and start driving shy. Yeah, that's what tonight, like for the practice I'm not really that arsed, but for the race I'm just gonna zone in and focus on that. Like we should be doing 31s, 32s is awful. Didn't hit the curb and went funny on the entry. Danny's going for a long, he's going for 13 laps. Seems very risky that, but you're right, Moshi. A little bit better. Not a great lap though. Nearly a 31 though with the tyres dying. Should be able to get 30. I'm sure we should be doing 31 for these mediums with like 100% focus. Two stop moshing. Has to be a two stop. I mean, you can do a one stop actually. I mean, Danny's doing a one stop, but I pitted too early for. I think if you're doing a one stop, you got to start on the mediums. What pace did we do last night? Was it 25 that we finished in last night, chat? I can't remember. Was it 46.25 that we did? We had a few mistakes in it, but I'm just want to compare to see how quick it, like how far off Thunders we are. I think Thunders is on a good run though, to be honest. What happened to Bradley, by the way? Where did Bradley go? I've only just realised that Bradley disappeared. I don't know why I stayed out here. I was supposed to pit, wasn't I? No, it wasn't fair. It was 25, I think, wasn't it? We did. I'm pretty sure we did 25, James. Was it not 25? Or did I say that we will be able to get it down to 25? I thought we did 25 last night. I don't know. That'll be because, yeah, I think we said we'd be able to do 25 because we messed up we had like 3 seconds of loss of time on one, I can't remember what part of the race it was. I think we lost like 3 seconds on one set of tyres where we were driving off pace. So yeah, that'll be probably why we said 25. I don't know why I stayed out for so long there, but oh well. You're right, Ben. This race is pretty much over anyway, so. Let me just fix that. That's really annoying me, them windscreen wipers. There you go. Danny's flying there, isn't he? Is he not going to take too much life out of them tyres though, doing that pace for 13 laps? Not focusing at the moment. Let's just try and go for a fast lap, I suppose. So how far ahead is Thunders from Danny now? Ah, Danny's gonna get him there. Look, Danny's right behind him. Don't get how people are making them tyres last like that though, you know. Points? Are you joking? Presume you're joking. Pace is slower than what it was before fuel. Right, come on. Focus, you donkey. We should be doing at least 30.6s, 30.7s. That's awful. Awful, awful, awful lot. So Danny is right behind him there now, isn't he? He's probably just trying to defend it from us with dirty air, but I don't think there's much he can do. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Have to make sure we're focused tonight when we do this, because otherwise we're not going to drive well. You need 100% focus with this car. Just gotta keep it smooth and not overdrive it. That's the thing. Like, let's go and watch the battle anyway. While we've wait there. While we've cocked that up, let's watch the battle at the front. Let's see what the tyre situation's like. I want to see his tyres. Looks like he made him... It looks like he's stuck in dirty air, chap. So it looks like he's got stuck behind him and can't do much about it now. Doesn't seem to be able to get near enough. Look, this is a problem. What pace is... So we were doing 31s on the mediums yesterday, 31.7s and 31.8s. When we went onto the medium, first two laps were terrible, but then we started doing like 31.7s and 8s. Not getting the traction with the slipstream. Look, as soon as he's in that dirty air, he's not getting any grip off it. Don't think he's going to be able to do anything about this here. Pace is pretty similar to what we were doing yesterday on the last race we did, 31.7 there. I love that that's a, oh yeah, 31.7. Danny's, he just can't get the power down. Look, it's so frustrating this about this game, you know, like he can't get the power down, even though I know his tyres are warm, but he's got soft tyres on, and you can just see the dirty air working in the corners. I don't think he's going to be able to get him here because his tyres are just going to get worse and worse. Remember, these cars aren't on ACC though, remember. So on ACC they only have Group 3. This is Group 2, a lot more power. But I don't know, but I don't think... Do these cars have TC in real life, or is it just ABS they have? I'm not sure. I don't know if they have TC in real life, these cars. I'm not sure if it's just ABS. He just can't. Look, the throttle. As soon as he puts the throttle down, no grip. Yeah, NSX is the car to go for this one. You can just see he's screwed now. I don't think he's going to get close enough because his tyre, like, the mediums are fine now at this stage. And the one-stop tyres are dying. He's going to have nothing left on the last lap here as well. Nah, I would advise you... But no one in top lobbies will be using TC. No one. Because it will slow you down overall. It's more to do with the front tyre wear and fast corners, to be honest, Katia. The NSX carries more speed through high-speed corners than the GTR. And looks after the front tyres better. The GTR will be murdering the front tyres here. He's screwed now. You can see he's got no grip. Now, Fonda's is pulling away now. Nah, Danny's on a wheel. Danny's doing a one-stop. Danny's doing a one-stop, so that's why his tyres are like that. These are Super GT cars, Fender. I'm pretty sure they have ABS, don't they? I think they have ABS in the Super GTs. I don't know though. I thought they had ABS, but they don't have TC on. I don't know. They might not have ABS either. All right, they've changed it. So yeah, what? Yeah, these would have had ABS then, wouldn't they? Because these are the 2016 cars. So these would have had ABS as like when they raced. To be fair though, he's still made that tire last to the last lap pretty much. He's got some form of grip on it. See what this finishing time is. I think it'll be a bit quicker than what we did yesterday by about 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, it's the NSX for tonight, yeah. No, I'm just watching it, Darren, because I crashed multiple times, so I'm just watching the end of this one. Yeah, it's a bit quicker than what we did, isn't it? It's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26. We did it in 29, so I think he did 26 there. So that was 3 seconds quicker than what we did yesterday. But I think we can match that. We should be able to match it, I think. A bit more concentration and a bit more... We should be able to do that type of pace. Problem with one is, if you catch up to people, it's getting past them when they've got fresh mediums. That's the problem with the one stop. It's trying to overtake someone with the dirty air on this game. It's horrible. I wish they'd fix it, to be honest, so that we could actually race each other. Because at the moment, you just get stuck within once. The closest you're going to get is about 6 tenths, because as soon as you're like half a second, 6 tenths back, when you're on worn tyres, you have no grip. It just understeers everywhere. So yeah, our pace isn't far off, chat. Thunders is doing there a 26. We did a 29 last night. I think we could have gone quite, like, we can definitely get down to 25, 26 if we completely focus and hook it up. Oh god, I am shattered this morning, chat. I might have to go and get myself a cake. Wake myself up with a Victoria sponge cake. Both strategies are going to have issues, to be honest, Darren, because either way, like, whatever happens, you're going to have issues with dirty air, I reckon. It's going to be a little bit of luck of whether you get out in clean air or not. Yeah, it is a pain. I am shattered, chap. We'll do one more test. One more test, and then we'll. I'm gonna have a bit of a break because we'll be coming back later tonight. We're not streaming right the way through, obviously, because I've got to pick the kids up. But we'll do one more test, and then. So yeah, if you want to join, you can jump in for one test. We can do one more, and then go and get ready to pick the kids up on that. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym and then pick the kids up. I'm just gonna go and get a cake though, chap. I've got some nice cakes downstairs, so I'm going to go and get one. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a bit. Hit that like button, by the way. Smash it while I'm gone. Oh. That cake is lovely. Yum, yum, yum. All right, let's have a little qualifying warm up again. I would have loved a cup of tea, but I couldn't go and make one. Didn't have time. Would have been here for like, would have been down there for 5 minutes making a cup of tea. What do we mean when we say dirty air? Well, when you're following another car, the car in front disturbs the air that comes off of it, so you get less grip from the car. So when you're following behind the car, you get understeer, and then when trying to get on the throttle behind it off of a slow corner like this, for example, the car oversteers and snaps. So basically, the problem is Gran Turismo simulates it too much. It's like overdone to a point where you can't even overtake. Basically, you just get stuck behind. Oh, do you know what we need to do here, chat? I know what I need to do. Sorry, I need to do this because otherwise the time of day's wrong. I have to wait until people... Just wait till that guy joins and I'll do it again. What do you mean, Sam? Not very smart for PD to me. I don't understand what you mean by that, to be honest. I'm not with you. Not with you on that one. I have to go back to times 3 now. 1 second. You know what we'll have to do as well? We'll have to start qualifying straight away here, because otherwise the time of day changes. Yeah, I don't think they care about that. I don't think they care about that, to be honest. Nor do I, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think PD give a toss about the football. Right, is anyone else jumping in for a test here, or is no one else jumping in? Because I want to get the qualifying started to match the conditions that it'll be when we actually do it. Shit. Just got to clean the tyres up, so that'll do. Well. Alright, let's are you in yet? Oh, Apex is in, so there he is. Can't use a command because we're in different cards every time. Like there's no way of really doing that, because I'd have to do a preset text and change it every time I was racing. It's just ask someone. No one's gonna complain at you for asking what car we're in. So just ask people in the chat and people will tell you. Very often you'll see it at the start. For example, there you can see it on the screen now. We're in the NSX. So if you can't see it, just ask someone in the chat. They'll always tell you. There's no way of really doing it, because every time we did a race, change car, or you'd have to change the text, and there's no way of the prompt knowing what we'd be on, what car we'd be in. So yeah, unfortunately not really possible. Yeah, Samba boss. Right, let's start this qualifying anyway. Qualifying, starting both tyres required in race. Boom, go. Or wait to the pit stop. Or wait to the pit stop. Right, let's go. Let's start this. Chaos is just not playing the game at the moment, Dante. I don't think he's that interested in it again. He's bored of it again. You alright, Ham? How are you, mate? He's probably going to start back when the manufacturer starts. My guess is that when you're coming back, Calcer, from the manufacturer. Right, come on, we need to get a good lap in. Yeah, it will. terrible. So was that. Not getting the braking done. Brake too much. Bit of an awful lap, but have I got time to go out the pits and go again? Probably not. It'd be too risky. Can't seem to hook a lap up at the moment. Hey, that was a better exit. Oh, what are you doing? Massive tool. Might get one more lap in. The tyre front left's dying a bit, so I don't think I can go quicker. I messed up that bloody corner with the bollard on the left. Let's just see though, for experimentation, let's focus and see if the tyres have still got the grip for third lap. Shame I didn't drive like this in my first lap, because this would have been a quicker lap, but the tyres are dying on the front left. You can feel the grip going. I actually went quicker on the third lap, but that was because it was a good lap though. I think if I did that on the first lap, that would have been a 0.3, I reckon. Yeah, it would have been a lot quicker if the tyres were fresh though. The tyres were dead there. For quali, I left mine on neutral then. I might go +1 though. Probably +1 for quali, but then in the race +5. Get some big key leans, Gary. That is exactly what happens. Don't know what to do, like whether to try... No, I don't like the medium tires, so I'm better doing a 2-stop, aren't I? Both tires required in race. Gotta just try and save these softs a bit. Yeah, I've turned the wipers off. Turn them off. Right. Let's see if we can get a bit more consistency. The first race was awful. Yeah, the higher the downforce, the higher the downforce, the lower the lean. No. You've gotta go +5, Tonic. Trust me. You have to go +5. Car doesn't really slide on it anyway. He got very close there, didn't he? I messed that up. Bradley's able to follow us really well in that last sector. I think he might have braked a bit late there, though. Ah, that's an F for Bradley. It's so hard to get that braking right when you're in a slipstream, though. Shit. I'm driving worse than I did in the first race. Can't even hit an apex at the moment. I hope I drive better than this tonight, that's all I'm going to say. We should be doing like 31 zeros, and look how bad that is. 7/10 off pace. What am I doing? Come on, let's get this lap time down, you donkey. I'm not, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is awful. I mean, it's only a practice lobby, so Doesn't really matter. I just want to get in the rhythm, so later on I feel a bit more confident. At the moment, I felt all right last night. We did a good run, but this run again is pretty bad. Start hooking it up a bit. $6 PM tonight UK time, the first race. Nah, I'm good at the last sector, Red Rover, mate. I just cocked it up on that lap. Last sector's pretty good for me. Too late on the brakes. Yeah, I'm doing 2 stops. How we do them will be, you know, that might vary in terms of strategy, but oh shit. Right, I need to focus, see what I mean? As soon as I start, I've just got to focus on driving on this track. Sorry chat, I'm gonna have to just concentrate to try and get the rhythm going. Quarter lap. Better exit off that corner there. I know that Bradley does a better job on tyres, so in the last race he was definitely better towards the end, wasn't he? This is pretty much going to be the wind direction. Well, the time trial gives this wind direction the majority of times. When I've done time trial, this is the majority that actually happens with. So it must be like the norm. So it's probably good to practice this setting. It shouldn't give the best race pace though, because you'll be slower on the straight with this. So I'm not sure. I would think a tiny bit of rear on the straight would be better for race pace. As soon as, yeah, I need to focus rather than, as soon as I do it, I start driving poor. Tricked him. I think he thought I was going to pick because it's stayed to the right. Oh, he ran wide there. I think he just got away with no penalty though. Oh, did he get dirty tyres then? He did run over the curve a little bit. I feel like the tyres are just dying too much there. Normally I'd go for 10, but I've killed the fronts way too much. Yep. That really nearly went. Messed up that line. Bradley's definitely quicker, just stuck in dirty air. It's 6 PM tonight, the racing is. But yeah, that's a rubbish lap, that. 6 PM tonight. But we'll be live a bit before then. She got a penalty. I ran wide. Fucking hell. I hate that, you know, because that just ruins the whole practice run now. What a fucking stupid penalty to get. The rear went on me. I had to save it, so I had to run a bit wide. What a donkey. gonna get us, isn't he? So we actually lose half a second, loses you over a second. That sucks. Now we're gonna get our tires destroyed. I literally can't drive in this dirty air when I'm following. Bradley was doing a great job though, to be fair. He was doing really well. I struggle with being in dirty air. As soon as I lose front end grip, I have no pace. Turn, you piece of shit. Jesus. Car just handles like a totally different car as soon as you follow him. Like, look at this, look. I can't. Fuck it, I can't do it. We're gonna have to be qualifying pole tonight, chat. We are gonna have to qualify pole. I can't follow. As soon as I'm in that slipstream, the car just drives awful. There is no downforce on it at all. Just watch Bradley. Let's see what pace he starts doing in clean air. It's frustrating. He slams down the gears, doesn't he, there? Could be lag that's making it look like... I think it's the connection that's making it look like that. I don't think he did the gears like that. I think it's just connection. Yeah, we have tried the mediums. We were on the mediums before, and Dino, mate. We did the mediums the first race. We're not doing another one. I'll be back on tonight. We'll just let these finish this, and then I'll be back on tonight. I'm not practicing again now. It's only a quick, short one because I don't want to drain myself before we do streaming later. It was just to get ourselves in the rhythm on the track. The pace is there on the softs because, like, Bradley's not doing more than a 30.8 what I just did, so the pace is there. The mediums we did on the first race, we ran the mediums, so I kind of know what I've got to do with them. We ran the mediums yesterday as well. I don't think that, because Bradley's probably quicker in clean air than me. But I like having a good front end. That's why I like high downforce, because of the front end of the car. So as soon as I get in dirty air with a high downforce car, I don't like it because it starts understeering. That's why I prefer the higher speed cars, because they turn better. So it could just be the way I drive. I started a lot of my sim racing with F1 games, like really front end pointy. So that could be as well where it comes from a bit, because I've driven, like, my first proper sim game was an F1 game on the PC. So I've always liked cars to be really pointy. So that could be part of why I prefer high downforce and then struggle in dirty air. Could be a reason. See, Bradley's keeping the tyres alive quite well here, though. Like, he's keeping the pace pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Don't say that, some angry. She might be watching, some angry, you know. Obviously, probably not, but you never know. She could be stalking you. At least we've got our we've had another practice run. I know where I can go faster. Like, no, he's on a wheel. It's just connection. It's just internet connection now. Right, his tyres are fading a bit now. But look how much better the tyres are lasting, chat, because this does make me think about starting on the mediums, you know. I think if you start on the mediums, you can probably do... I reckon if you start medium tyre, you could probably do 8, 10, 12. I reckon you could do 8 or 8, 11, or you could even do 7, 11, 12. I reckon you could get away with 7 laps on the mediums. 7, 11, 12 is possible, probably. But traffic could be an issue. It looks like if you look at the time, he pitted lap 9 on the first stint, chat, and he's now done. This is after this lap. That is equal to the first stint, but he can definitely do 1 or 2 extra laps now. Because the fuel's gone down, look how much better the tyres are. So you can probably, I reckon he'll go for at least another lap. Well, probably 2 laps more now. Still doing 31.5s. By the way, Pip, if you're joining this lobby, well, this is the last one. It's only a short stream this morning just to give ourselves, get yourself used to the track on the soft tyre, really. So we won't be racing again. We'll be back live tonight about 5ish, probably about 5ish tonight, somewhere around 5 o'clock. We'll be back live to do the Nations. So if you want to watch some, I think we'll be split 2. So if you want to watch some racing on this later on, jump on in. Should be quite competitive on here tonight. I don't think we'll be split 1. I very much doubt we'll be split 1, but probably split 2 or 3. Probably split 2 though, I would think. And it'll be very competitive because, like you saw the Spa race, we had Favaras in split 2 and people like that. It was pretty crazy. Tyres are still good. See, he can definitely do the extra lap now and just leave himself 9. I reckon 7 on, if you start on the medium, do 7, 11, 12. 7, 11, 12 will be fine because your fuel will be so light you'll easily get 12 laps out of them. You have a rough guess because we know what by the points, we know that top split will be about 470. So if ours is like 430 to 440, we know that's split 2. If it's about 380, we know that's 380 to 390, we know that's split 3 for the first slot. You judge it by who's in the lobby and points, really. If it's down in like 320s, 330s, you know that's like probably split 5 or 6, something like that. It's probably split 5 to 6. Anything below 300 is getting on to like split 9 to 10, maybe. I don't know. It's probably about split 9, maybe around there. And then like below 250 will be maybe like split 13, 14. I'm just guessing here. I'm not really 100% sure, but there'll be a lot of lobbies around similar points from like 250 to 200. So he's going to pit this lap. So I think he could have got an extra lap there, but he's not risking it. He's just on 11 on that stint. So he's going to do 10 on the medium. But I reckon if you start on the mediums, yeah, medium, then go soft, do what? You'll get 10 laps. All right. Oh, would you get 10 though? You might not get 11 on with the fuel like that. You might have to do 7, maybe 8. I reckon 8, 10, 12 might be possible, might be more, or 8, 9. No. Would you be able to get 11 if you did that? You'd have to see. It'd either be 8, 10 or 8, 11 and then another 11 for optimal. But if I qualify at the back, I will probably try something different. I don't know what yet. I'll see how it goes. See what Bradley does on the mediums. So we did, I think we started up a bit poor on the mediums yesterday. We were doing like 32s, and then we started getting 31 6s and 7s after we got used to them. Mediums are so weird compared to soft, so they just don't, obviously you're not going to be able to carry the speed, but you just don't get the confidence with them. No, Steve will be in lower lobbies than me. We'll be in a higher lobby than Steve. Keeping an eye on the deltas through the splits with the medium to see what he's going to do here. Yeah, he's struggling as well. So 32. See, I think it's tire temperature with the mediums. You know, I think they start now. He'll probably get into the 31s once they've warmed up a bit. We're probably a little bit quicker than Steve, to be honest, Crom. I would say on this game we're a bit quicker than him. Like, even on through GT Sport, we were genuinely a little bit quicker than him. So I would just say that we're just a bit higher rank because we're a bit faster as an average on most tracks and most cars. Like, I know, I'll be honest. Like, if I know someone's faster than me, then I'll say it. But if I think, like, I'm probably a little bit quicker than Steve, as a general rule. Not every car, not every track in every car, but generally, I would say we'd be able to be a bit consistently quicker. Yeah, we can download the thing for tire temperatures. We can do that. I'm thinking of doing it, to be honest, because I think there's something in this tire temperatures for this, especially for tire saving. I think tire temperatures have a big role in how these tires are dying. See how, like, now the tires are up to temperature, look, 31.6, and then this lap will be good as well. But then I think if you overheat the tires, that's when they start, like, absolutely shredding and destroying themselves. I think the working range on the tires is different to GT Sport, and that's what's catching some people out with tyre wear. Yeah, there's an app that you can download on your phone that gives you all the data, and there is a way that I won't be able to see it, but I could do it on the stream so you lot can see the tyre temperatures, but I need to find out how to do it. Morning, by the way, Dwayne. Someone might know the app's name. I don't know what it's called. Someone in the chat might know what the app is. If Sparks is in here, he'll know. There you go, Sim Dash, Deadeye's got it. So the pace on the mediums here is very similar to what I was doing last night. Pretty similar type of pace. We were doing like 31.7s, 31.8s. Just need to focus tonight, chat. We need to focus. What's going to be so important for this race, though, chat, is the qualifying. The qualifying is going to be absolutely vital, because if you can qualify at the front and both start on the soft tires and just get away from people and then go soft again and get away again and get in clean air, that is going to be what's going to make a big difference in this race. If you end up in traffic, that's going to possibly kill your race here. Ezio Dash. Easy, Ezio. Can you get... Is there a way of getting that over to a PC, though, James? If you do the app, can you get it over towards the PC, though? Like, could I put that onto Streamlabs and get it as an overlay? So that's a good lap, 31.4, that's a good lap on them tyres. Yeah, I mean, that a one-stop, I hope it is congested if doing a two-stop as well, though. Because if you're at the front and it's a lot of congestion and a lot of people holding each other up, a two-stop's going to work better. So, yeah, it's really... it's going to be interesting, because I think the safest way to do it is a two-stop if you're starting at the front, because if you go on mediums, people are going to start overtaking you, getting past you at the start, like losing you time, and then that means more traffic for you later on. Whereas if you go from the softs at the front, it's very unlikely someone's going to be able to overtake you unless they're a lot quicker because of the dirty air, and then you control the pace. So if I start in the top two or three, I'm probably going to go softs. If I start like P4, I might risk mediums. Yeah, the wind direction will alter stuff, because if it's going down the straight, you'll go faster. So if it's pushing you down this straight, your lap time will be a bit quicker, but you'll just have to be cautious into this braking. And also, I mean, you can brake better in some of the back sections into the chicane. You'll have better braking. So you should go a little bit faster with a bit of a tailwind on the straight. Yeah, it is a risky strat, that, though. We saw before what happened to Danny. Like, obviously, Thunders was ahead of him, and Danny could not do anything about it. Like, the soft tyres were too dead, too much understeering him. He couldn't get past him. Yeah, the wind direction in general, when I was doing time trial chat, the majority was very similar to this. So about 6 out of 10 had this wind direction, like coming from the side. So I'm glad that this is what we've been practicing with, because I think you're likely to get something similar to this in the race. I didn't get it, not even a one attempt at time trial did I have a wind coming into this, like at us on this straight. It was always either at a slight angle behind or coming from the side. I didn't have one that went straight at me, so it might happen, but in general it seems to be coming from an angle from the right hand side of the map. Yeah, it's different. It's different how you save tires on this game. Like, it's not about they've changed it with the last update. Something's happened, I think, where you don't, it's more about, it seems to be about smooth inputs on corners now rather than being quite aggressive. Seems to save the tires better. Very hard watching Bradley's laggy connection, but I'm just doing it just to this. I just want to see his lap times. If we focus 100%, we should be. I think Bradley might have a little bit more pace than me if I'm 100% focused, but I think we'll be close to him. Qualifying, we might be able to hook something up on here though. It is literally going to come down to the qualifying session though, chat. It's going to be so important. I think he's on for about a 26 finishing time at the moment. So again, we can do something around them, but we probably held him up by a second or so on the first stint. I just had an Apple News thing come on my watch that says the world is about to breach the crucial 1.5 degrees change. Well, I tell you what, I would like some of that weather here. We've had shit weather so far this year. It's been like today, chat. Like we're hitting nearly the summer now, right? So we're coming into what? Nearly into June now. Like, I know we're technically still in spring, right? But it's getting close to June. You expect good weather around this time of year. And today is 15 degrees. Thursday is 15 degrees. Friday, oh no, 15 degrees Friday. Saturday, 18 degrees, chap. And then Sunday, 18 degrees. Monday, 17 degrees. Tuesday, 15 degrees. Like, it's not very warm, is it? Just shit temperature, like shit weather. It's like below average temperatures here this year so far. We've had no real nice weather, nothing at all so far. Yeah, I know the weather and climate are the same, but still, the average temperatures, it was a lot warmer when we were younger. Like, I'm on about how warm it is though. Like, they're saying about the average temperatures. Well, this year, to be honest, last year was quite hot, but that was the first year in ages. We haven't had hot weather like that for years. Yeah, across the globe, I know. I know it says an average. Like, I don't deny it. Like, obviously, it's a thing, global warming. It's obviously, it is a factor. But if you watch like, if you go back millions of years, like there's been fluctuations all through time. There's been massive fluctuations in temperature and climate. It's always happened. It's like it's nothing new in that regard. But obviously, humans are contributing to it probably. They are probably speeding it up a bit maybe, but it's always been fluctuations throughout history in temperatures, climate, you know, averages. It's fluctuated all the time. So now obviously it probably is going to be worse because of all what we're doing though. Like, it's industry though. What annoys me though, what really pisses me off with it all is people always blame like car users and shit like that. It's not that. It's big industry. Big industry is what is causing it. Not your average Joe. Why they need to sort out big industry before and then work on what the smaller problem is. Like, the big problem is the massive industries that are destroying, like polluting and everything. That's where the main problem is. Like the cotton industry as well, like for clothes. The amount that they are destroying the ecosystem is crazy. I watched a documentary on it. What was her name? The woman that what's her name? The ginger woman, where she was seeing what they've literally dried up a whole lake because of farming cotton and obviously the moisture that it takes. It's crazy what they're doing with the cotton. Stacey Dooley, that's it. Yeah, Martin. Did you watch that industry about that whole lake that had dried up? Massive lake, chat. Like, it was like almost a sea, really. It was almost like an ocean, but it had all completely dried up because of the industries creating with the cotton industry. Madness. That's probably causing more bloody issue than my bloody 1.4 litre my 1.4 litre Seat Leon. But yeah, won't go into a debate about that. Big industries, in my view, are what are the biggest cause of problems. The NSX, rev it out. No idea, Stu. Do you know what I say? Get loads of nuclear power stations up. I don't give a shit, me. As long as they're built properly and they're safe, I don't give a shit. I know people will be like, oh, the risk of them and all that shit, but I'm telling you what, get the nuclear power stations built, get them built safely, and yeah, you don't have any, literally nothing. You got constant source of energy there, cheaper as well. Do that. That's what they should be doing. Get the nuclear power stations up. Yeah, you won't be doing this, Tonic. Yeah, I'm doing it because I think if we focus, we can do okay pace there. I think with 100% focus, we'll be all right. Yeah, obviously, Tonic. Like, the problem is, though, there'll be people that complain against that. There's always someone complaining against something. But I would personally, I think they should just go nuclear as much as possible and just become self-sufficient with nuclear energy. Yeah, isn't there a way though, James? Haven't they got a haven't some nuclear power stations got a they do something with the way there is something they do with it. I've seen it. There's new generations of it that Oh, what was it? There's like new generations of nuclear power that I don't know what it is they do with it, but they're on about experimenting with something to do with it. I was watching a documentary on it a while ago, and they reckon they can do something with the waste of it or something. I wasn't really understanding it, to be honest, but there was something that they were talking about with it, like these new power stations, like the new nuclear ones. Yeah, and that was so basically it dropped by a couple of percentage when the whole of the world shut down pretty much. So it all it is scary for like people with kids because you don't know how much of an issue there'll be with shoot it into the sun. Yeah, you don't know how. I wouldn't be. I'm telling you now. I wouldn't be getting on that rocket though, Mike. A big thing of nuclear energy going into this. Oh dear. But yeah, it's more worrying for kids, isn't it? Like when your kids are having kids, and you know, in a couple of generations of time, that's when it's going to be. That's when it's going to be a more of a concern. I mean, in my generation, I don't think we're going to really be noticing much, and that's why so many people don't care. But it is going to be a problem for kids, our kids, and when they have kids and stuff like that. Someone can remote control that rocket. Salt water to run nuclear power. I mean, I have no idea. No idea. No idea at all. There was, what was they on about fusion energy as well? Weren't they close to, wasn't there, doesn't someone reckon that there is people out there that reckon that fusion energy is created already pretty much, that they know how to do it. They won't know because they know that it'll make industry, it'll wipe out some industries. So they know that apparently the room I saw it, then it's probably a conspiracy one, but they reckon they can do it, but they won't do it because it'll wipe out so many industries and jobs. So they won't do it because fusion is literally would be dirt cheap and completely renewable, like no waste and all that. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if loads of stuff like that though that's going on. Yeah, but how long will it be though, Ryan? Like how many years before that they probably could do it in, like, I reckon they'll do it in maybe not my lifetime, but kids' lifetime. Yeah, they have created it. Yeah. If they get that working, isn't that like literally one of the best forms and cheapest as well? Yeah, that was more, probably a lot of that was to do with planes as well though, wasn't it, with the during COVID, with no planes flying. There was no planes at all in the sky. So all that, I mean, how many planes are in the sky at any moment? Yeah, exactly, Tonic. Like, you really think Shell, like big companies like Shell and all this, you know, they at the moment, they make their money, don't they? So it'll be interesting though, what happens when we're old. Remember this conversation when I'm still streaming, when I'm here, sat there 60, 70. I say 60, it's only probably 20 years away. Like when we're 70, like this. Remember that conversation? Yeah, air quality, stuff like that. But to be honest, I'd never want to go back to COVID times. That was shit, that. I personally think that was the biggest mistake the world ever made, was going into lockdown. I know a lot of people might think that's controversial, but I think it was a huge mistake looking back on it. I think it was just a really bad mistake. I think they should have just weathered it out. Obviously, it would have been a risk, but I think they fucked us up big time with that. I think, like, the amount of like the UK is still screwed, and it's going to be screwed for a long time, long time now. Also, car prices. Look at the car prices now. That's all because of COVID. Shitty fucking thing. See, I wasn't asked about the pub. I don't go to the pub anyway, so that didn't bother me. It was just the cost of living now. Like, everything's so expensive because of that. Yeah, I'll be streaming from a houseboat, yeah. With satellite internet. Oh, big wave! Might help with the lean. Get the extra lean going with the big waves. But anyway, chat, I'm going to... I need to jump in the shower because I've not had one yet this morning. How dirty is that? I just washed my face. I'm going to jump in the shower, go to the gym, get the kids... Pick the kids up, get their dinner sorted. Might have to do something like cheeky and quick tonight. Get their dinner sorted. And then we will be live for the Nations race. I only wanted to get myself a little bit warmed up there just so that when I go back on again. What I find with my pace is if I do a little 2 hours, then have a break and then come back, I sometimes find pace. And like we did it yesterday, today, this morning, and then we'll race again later. So hopefully we can creep them lap times a bit better when we're fully focused. We need to do what we did in that last race of Spa. Once I focus in and I really put the effort in, I know the pace is there. So I think it's going to be a similar situation at this track with Fuji. I think if we focus, the pace will be there. My problem will be if I don't get that qualifying right and I end up in dirty air, that's where I'll struggle. I'll need to maybe try and do a different strategy to get out of that dirty air and go for something unusual. But yeah, I'm off to the gym. Going to go and chill out. Well, not chill out. I say chill out. It's not really going to be a chill out in the gym, is it? Go to the gym and then we'll be back at 5, chat. Around 5 o'clock. So make sure you're back live for this, chat. Could be an interesting race with different strategies going on and possibilities of going soft, medium, soft, or medium, soft, soft, or what is it? Soft, medium, or even medium, soft, or soft or medium. There's a lot of possibilities with strategy. So there's going to be a lot of not knowing where you are until you're at the end of the race. So it'll be interesting, I think. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit the like button on this stream, and we'll see you all later on. So yeah, I will see you. Car prices. Yeah, that is a bit the Ukraine, Nicholas, but it's more COVID because it was more to do with the shortage of the chips. Car prices is not necessarily to do with Ukraine, really. I don't think it. I think it's more to do with the chip shortages there was because they're starting to settle down now, the car prices. They are starting to settle a bit, but it was the chip shortages that was the main reason for the increase in car prices because there was no new cars coming out. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you all around 5ish tonight, and hopefully we won't be streaming until 11 p.m. Hope not. Anyway, hopefully we'll get done on one of the first 2 slots. Fingers crossed. 330 points we want tonight, chap. 330, and that'll do me. So let's see if we can get it later on. Appreciate you coming in for the morning test. See you all later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and get back on here at 5 o'clock tonight. Thank you for the support again, legends. See you later. Bye, everyone.